There's gunpowder. Any 3 units I pick up from this point onwards will be muskets rather than men-at-arms. And I don't need to pay Nitre for them, which is even better. Lovely. I think we're going to just pick up education quickly, and then, just ignoring the top of the tree entirely, we're going to go for military science to upgrade to line inventory. That is, I think, the next step that's going to make us even better. Any more luxuries here? Have we got amber involved in our... Nope. Oh, yes, we do. We've got amber, but we don't have gems. So I'm just going to go and improve them, make our cities even happier. Mathematics. Nice. Education is just on the way now. Oh, Bologna. This is a great city because of the amount of faith that it's producing, but to lose, I just need you to get some pressure on this city. Just pushing the population up in this city just subtly. That'll start. There we go. Look, we're going to start to put pressure on this French city. The more I can flip from loyalty, the less I've got to actually take in war. So that's good. I'm also now thinking in Garzagamu, do I just take that city out of the game? Now, I'm not going to be producing my own units, so for once, having it in the game really doesn't help me at all. So I might think about doing that. Oh, and we need to be producing more industrial zones. I haven't got enough, okay? I haven't got enough, so we're going to just produce more. I'm going to use these like useless desert towers, but every time, as I say, I produce one, I get a 3 musket, which is awesome. But yeah, Vilnius and Garzagamu, those city-states are going to make my life a lot easier. A lot easier. Time to put serfdom into my government, I think. Extra builder charges puts me to 6 per builder, which is awesome. Especially because my capital's just about to knock one out. So yeah, look at that. Beautiful. There's education, which is a lovely thing to see. But in Garzagamu, you are next on the chopping block. We've got to do this, take you on. I don't know if I'll keep the city and risk the emergency or if I'll just destroy it. We'll work it out, but I think for now we're doing okay. I'm looking for a 4 movement man-at-arms. I'm thinking about getting onto this tile and then moving on, but actually I think what we'll do is I'll go 1 attack, 2 like that, and then there we go. We've moved a little bit closer. And Garzagamu has a lot of crossbows, like a lot, but I think we can make it through. We just need to keep moving my army forward. Oh, the city did so much damage to me there. Wow. Okay, that man-at-arms really took a beating. We've got to play this a little bit more cleverly than that. Okay, fine. Let's use my borrowed troops first. Well, there's my profit. I can't use my profit just yet, but we're going to just keep an eye on that one, because if Byzantium's religion gets a little bit too everywhere, then I can fight against it. But it's good to have a profit, and I can put crusade down. Crusades were really, really handy, so that's good. Okay, their crossbows are everywhere, but they are now leaving them exposed in different directions. We can fight back a little bit. Still though, Garzagamu is going to be a really tough hit. It's going to be tough to destroy this. Oh, we picked up another city from France. Perfect. So that will be, is that my 6th or 7th? No, 8th city. Blimey. And I think I can get a military alliance going with the Zulu. That'll help if I can start to get joint wars with France. Yeah, they want that, so that's perfect. We'll pull that one out the bag in a second. James St. George, wall builder, lovely. Isidore is way more my cup of tea though. I want to get to guilds. If I can get guilds, I can get myself, well, it's not guilds, is it? It's humanism. Invention's the card I want. Okay, so we will go military training for now, but yeah, looking good. I'm happy with this start, but the problem I've got is that it feels like this start will run out of steam very soon. I made some units and now I need to just keep attacking, but the units are kind of in the wrong space on the map and nowhere's really in a place to attack at the moment. And there's so much difficult terrain, and these are melee units. Yes, I know I get them for 3 and Lincoln's really cool like that, but they travel so slowly. It's not like Byzantium. Byzantium and American Lincoln are probably the biggest and closest comparisons I can find at the moment, and right now Byzantium just feels better, I guess I would put it at. But maybe I'm not seeing everything quite properly enough yet. Let's just quickly get this campus sorted. It's 98 turns, it reckons. It won't be that long. There's another Nitre on the map, by the way. I've already improved my 1 source down there. There's another source up there with a district on top of it. That's cool. We're going to need quite a lot of Nitre if we want to build a lot of muskets and cool units, so just keep an eye on that. Okay, this city-state is proving almost impossible to attack with my given force with this current strength. They have river defenses, they have support bonuses, they just have so many units, it's crazy. They've just packed it in, and Zulu have so many units on the border with France, I can't get past them as well. So maybe we'll make peace in 6 turns. Oh, I'm gonna have to just fight my way back out. Zulu are actually blocking my army in here. They know exactly what they're doing, and they're doing it well. I need muskets. I need to upgrade. We're gonna get mercenaries very soon, so that's good, but I'm going to pull my units back just a little bit here. And just to try and distract Zulu just a little bit, I'm going to go for a joint war with France. I get the nice +5 bonus against them, which is nice. They're in classical republic, so their units won't be as strong. I've got units pretty much on the border, but what I'm hoping is that all these units are going to charge towards La Rochelle, so that'll leave Ngaza just a little bit more open. I'm going to try and upgrade to muskets if I can. Woohoo, a free musket. Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing if this is any good. 64 strength. It's pretty strong, but it's quite far away from the front line and it travels very slowly. Railroads are going to be a big thing. Lincoln's going to be way later domination civ than some of the civs we're used to playing with, and that's fine. I'm into that. Like, I like late game war, but yeah, we're gonna have to definitely use some infrastructure here to move our things over. That's another musket over there as well, so that's cool. Well, my wars are going terribly at the moment, and Ngaza has turned into an utter mess, but I did take Toulouse with just a couple of stray 3 units, so I'll take that as a win. This is being reinforced with muskets, and I've got more muskets on the way, so we're going to take Rheims, Ambrose, Bordeaux up towards Paris, and they'll probably get to Paris before this lot do. This lot is absolutely quagmired at the moment, but what are you going to do? The utter discombobulation on this war front is savagely high. Oh, well, the Zulu have appeared to put man-at-arms on the border of Ngaza. Like, they're doing to me what I typically do to the AI, and that's like annoy them by stopping them from attacking, by moving troops in front of them. Like, it's actually very clever, but I don't like it because it's, you know, they're doing it to me, which is very frustrating. But apart from that, you have peace with them yet? I might have to actually make peace with Ngaza and leave with my tail between my legs, which is highly embarrassing. Well, the military emergency will go through, and I'm going to lose my trade route with Australia, which is a bit annoying. Yeah, I knew they'd go through it, but I mean, Aachen and Germany no longer exist. Oh, it's literally just Australia. Okay, so we'll watch out for Australian troops. They're actually very, very powerful. Again, that was a lot of my gold per turn was coming from Australia, so a bit annoyed about that. What are you going to do? What you going to do? Anyway, there's peace of Ngaza. Oh, that was so embarrassing. Never mind. Vilnius, I could make friends with Vilnius, which would probably give me access to another army of 0. So maybe this is the city-state I should have attacked. I probably should have attacked that city-state. Why did I not do that one? Oh, no one knows. I think I just had to wait a few too many turns. I got bored. Singapore keep taking their troops back. It's not much money to take them back each time, but it's like, please, I can do better with your army than you can, so can you just leave it to me? Thank you very much. War with Vilnius as well. Let's just see if I can do this manually. I probably can. My muskets are very, very powerful with their +5. You know, the biggest thing that's actually slowing me down at the moment is waiting for enough Nitre to upgrade my units. Taking forever, but anyway, we've got to Vilnius, and the walls have been taken down pretty heavily now. This one musket is probably going to take down the entire city-state. Just, I like that. I like that a lot. There's another musket there. I'm going to send this one north to attack Ambrose. I've got lots of troops are now being generated, slowly but surely. This playthrough is beginning to pick up a little bit of steam. Took a while. Lincoln is not the fastest civ to start, but once you get going, not too bad at all. So Washington, I'm just thinking about this actually. Washington's finishing its university. Do I have another city where I can just buy any university? Yeah, okay, means let's do that, and then printing will finish next turn. It'll give me another 3 combat strength against everyone. I'll take it. Got this man-at-arms that can attack, and then the musket, and already, look, there we go. We're starting to do some huge damage against this French city. My troops, my reinforcements, they arrive. Can I just say though, the limitations of a challenge are proving tricky. I just want to build army. I really do. I've got so many sort of random holes in my army, but we'll just have to press on. Kilwa is an option in my capital. It is an option. I could start to think about doing it, but you know what? I'm not entirely sure it would be super helpful. Leventon might be helpful, not because it's particularly useful as a city-state, but it's right in the middle of Australia. So I'm just going to quickly take it off. There you go. And then see if I can get visibility in this area. Nope, because it's at war with Australia, I don't get visibility. Oh, so much fun. 1,560 army though, so if I levy it, I'll have quite the force to send against Australia. I don't know what army it is and where it is. That information is not given to me, but you know, everything else is fine. But you know, I'm that good a military commander. I don't need to know where my army is or even what it is. They'll just march for me for nothing. just blindly. And we go a 1, 2, the walls are down, and 3. Yeah, lovely stuff. Here we go. They do have a man-at-arms. Hopefully they move it into the city so that when I take the city, I destroy it immediately. That's kind of what I'm hoping. My slightly upgraded army on the Ngazagamu line has sort of healed itself. The shame will never heal. But everything else is fine. And printing. Okay, +3 combat strength net against everyone. France had the bonus on me, but now they don't. So we can finally hit them back. Unfortunately, the man-at-arms didn't walk into the city. A little bit frustrating, but what can you do? Printing though means that we are now onto siege tactics and then into military science. Line infantry are going to make my job a little bit easier, I have to say. Battle cry. Oh yeah, okay, this is good. Our units are looking much more powerful. I think we're going to just charge into Bordeaux. It looks like that's the Temple of Artemis. Lovely. Well, conquest time. I'd love it if we could ban Eastern Orthodoxy. It's unlikely to go through. And I'd love it if we could trade with industrial city-states, because that's the only one I'm friends with. Everything else is not going good. Religious is probably fine. I took over Germany's last city, but from loyalty rather than me taking it over militarily. So I didn't get the grievances from doing that. Vilnius. Now if I think that emergencies are likely to go through if I keep it, but I do want to keep it because I'm likely to be at war with everyone soon anyway. Zulu is the only one I care about, and they're not going to declare on me for something as silly as that. So it's all looking good. Industrial zones are springing up everywhere. It's actually quite good in the sense that we're getting a lot of engineering points. I like that a lot, but we just need all the 3 units. Once we've gone siege tactics and military science, I'm going to go for industrialization, unlock factories, coal power plants. That'll be a bunch more 3 units, but you could also think about getting railway. Railway, that'll be awesome. Battering ram, in we go, and attack Bordeaux. Yeah, 80 health in one go. That's pretty effective an attack. I think we should be able to hit into Bordeaux and destroy it very soon. We've got the walls coming in. That's good. Let's get these units in. There we go. Perfect. And I can go 1 attack, 2 attacks, and then 3 attacks. La Rochelle's defenses are down. We're closing in on Paris from the other side. Just skipping over in Ngazagamu. It probably was a good choice. Suddenly the Zulu only have 130 military strength. What have you been doing? Who are you fighting and why are you losing so badly? Not going to complain. Maybe they've taken all their troops from city-states. Maybe. Don't know. You can only assume. One can only assume these matters. You know when you just fix a ton of farms and like immediately things start burning down? Why? Don't do that. It's annoying. Actually, hang on. I'm going to wait until an industrial zone breaks. I'm going to see, is the bug, do you think there's still the bug or the glitch where if you have Reina or Moksha and they're able to instantly purchase a district, if that district is plundered, you can buy it again. And because we're Lincoln, we'll get the units over and over and over again. Do you think that'll work? I think it might. I might see if I can do that. Let's give it a good go. Natural philosophy's doing good. Yeah, there's no, I know it's not guilds we want, was it? It was up into humanism. Lovely. But actually, I do want something. Where is it? Retinues. Retinues are pretty good. Craftsmen, I've only got +6 industrial zone. That's terrible considering how many I've got. But it's okay because I can go 1 and then 2 like that. And Bordeaux is taken already. That was quick. Also, La Rochelle has been taken as well. So, equally as quick. Victor, I'm going to need you in that city to keep that safe. I get the feeling they are going to not be necessarily very pleased about me taking them over. So, do you remember that scientist that I had, the medic one? And he gave me +5 healing on all my units. Really actually quite handy. I'm glad I did because it's just that little effect that's sort of stacking up at the moment, making sure that we heal our units a little bit quicker. Yeah, adds up. It's really helpful. And there's the siege tower, which means I can move this musket to that tile, siege the city, and go 1, 2 attacks like that. Like a good siege tower. So I think Paris will fall in a couple of turns. Ambrose will fall in a turn or 2. I could leave France alive. I could go take them out. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. And then the Zulu. My alliance expires in 10 turns. I might just betray them. I feel like a good betrayal in this game. I haven't done a good betrayal in a little while, and I just fancy one, you know? Just one of those perfect, I trusted you moments, and it's like, you fool. You lost me the day that blah 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 happened. Ah yes, blah blah blah. Remember, when an enemy city only has ancient walls, if you get a siege tower and a battering ram next to it, not only do you skip the walls, but you also destroy them at the same time, so your units are effectively doing double damage. It's very, very fun. Paris has taken some big hits now, and I think I can, yeah, there we go, move to there and siege the city, which is looking pretty nice. Let's go one more attack. Is that going to be enough? This might be enough. Oh, not quite. That's a shame. Okay, that's looking good. Siege tactics is good. I need a knight. If I can get a knight, I could get military science, but I can't build my own units, don't forget, so that's kind of a bit useless. Isaac Newton, though, university and a library in a campus. Got to double check and see if there are any lovely new campuses that don't have any buildings in them yet. I can see I've actually built quite a few buildings in a lot of different cities. Yeah, so I've just got to find a city, really, that doesn't even have a university. I'm going to actually put it into New York. I think that's probably not a bad choice. That'll do fine. At any rate, there is Paris taken. Can I make peace with France? Are they going to allow it? Yeah, they pretty desperately want peace. They only have a couple of cities. Fine, I'm just going to let them exist in the north, spying on people in a town literally called Ruin. Their empire is in ruin, but you know, it's fine. Oh, I like that. The poetry of it all. How many turns until the Zoo Alliance expires? 7 turns. So that's enough time for me to just wait until I almost get line infantry, heal my units up, bring them over to the front line, save up a little bit more gold from my trade routes with the Zulu, and then attack them. I mean, the betrayal, oh, it'll be sweet. One thing I have just quickly spotted, though, is I've got 1 turn left on the medieval era, and I need 1 era score. Okay, so what could I do? I don't think I've had a boat. I think the boat might be the easy choice here, and I think I want to put the boat onto this sea. So we're just going to go to Boston, buy a galley. There you go. Yeah, the Golden Age. I thought there'd be an easy answer, and in this particular case, there was. Also, you ever heard a tale of when somebody doesn't learn their lesson? Well, I'm going to go after Ngazagamu again. I'm going to declare war on them again. They're in the way, and I've got a lot more army this time, and they're a lot better equipped. So, yeah, I haven't learnt my lesson at all. Well, I just had a flood wipe through all of my new lovely grassland, but I did get a golden age, so yay! Everyone else is normal. Everyone's normal except Ursa. He's golden. That's what I want people to believe. Today I'm going to go for... I mean, I went for Exodus last time, and I've now got no holy sites, but the problem I'm now looking at is that Byzantium has converted everyone except myself and France. This is a bad thing. Nobody else has made a religion at all. Australia is making a religion now, but it's probably going to come in too late. So, you know what? I'm going to have to actually go Exodus again, and I'm going to actually have to build a holy site or two here, because this is now getting silly. There is a real and genuine danger here that I may actually end up losing a religion victory if I'm not careful. So, in fact, actually, we've got to keep an eye on this. I could, Byzantium are giving me like a tiny bit of gold per turn, but I could start killing Byzantium apostles and missionaries and things if it gets too bad. I'll keep an eye out for that sort of thing. I think we should be okay, but look, I can actually build... No, I can't even build holy sites. What are holy sites, I ask? Should probably figure that out quickly. Okay, that's what religion is for you. I was like, what is this? What is this crazy thing? Invention, I'm putting that in because I love the idea of having lots and lots and lots of great people points. I should get quite a few engineering points now, so we'll take that. But again, I'm now keeping an eye out for holy sites. If I can build one, then I'm going to get one. We're going to try and get the religion going, and we're going to see if we can't stop Byzantium from doing this sneaky little religious win. Ugh, can't stand it. Actually, I have an option to attack Ngazagamu again with some of their units out, stuck on the borders, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. One attack. Oh, come on, that should have been an instant kill. Oh, don't you love it when you've got over 30 above, so that should be a kill, but no, it's not going to let you. Next up, I'm going to go for monarchy and then theocracy, and I'd go for monarchy normally, but theocracy will give me extra religion purchasing power, and I think I'm going to actually need that this game. I like monarchy. Monarchy is a really solid government. It's a really, really good tier 2 choice if you're not sure what else to get, but when you've got Byzantium running around with little religious units everywhere, you kind of have to go, is that what I need? Is that what I really need right now? Probably not. In you pop, and I think we can go like this, and then like that. Perfect. One attack, and then 2 attacks. Okay, basically it's just speed right now is what we're going to hit in Gazagamu with. If you're wondering about that invention card, by the way, we've gone from 15 to 31 engineer points. Quite the jump, and it's going to get even better once I start to pick up other bits and pieces. Get a merchant, scientists, or engineers. What will my capital be doing? Let's go for engineers. That could be a good thing. If I can get a wonder builder or 3, I can get some really good stuff in. Library's being built, which is good. Yep, I do need holy sites though. Holy sites are the ones. So I might lose that. Unfortunate. Yeah, I lost 1 musket. That was a risk I was going to take there. It's a bit annoying when you can't produce units. All of the 3 units you can get are super important, but in this particular case it was worth it to guarantee the kill in Gazagamu. It really gives me a bunch more loyalty when attacking these flanked, or sort of the edges of the Zulu Empire. Can't really afford to let that happen for too much longer. Look at that. Military alliance expires in 3 turns. 3 turns. That's all we need. If I pull my troops to the front line, we're still upgrading them as the Nitre allows. I've got extra bits and pieces that I could be doing. There's Nitre there. I'm only producing 2 per turn. Still. Actually, I think I'll get more when this the theatre square, well, as soon as that unpillages itself, we'll get 4 per turn, and I can get this one in very soon, once that builder's finished anyway, but that will help royally. How many turns have I got left on Brussels, by the way? That's probably something that I haven't checked. 12 turns. Singapore, sorry, not Brussels. 12 turns. Cool. Holy side. Yes. This is what I need. Right, I'm going to ignore the brilliant adjacencies on these holy sites. It's more important that I just build them in the first place. I've got enough faith to get a couple of missionaries and a couple of apostles. I just need to stop myself from flipping to Eastern Orthodoxy. As much as I love it, Feed the World is a really good religion, but it's not my religion, and that's the problem. Oh no, an allied friend reports the Zulu has built Renaissance walls somewhere. Oh, you're kidding me. Hate Renaissance walls. Right, fine. I'm ignoring monarchy for a second. I'm going to go straight to theocracy, but where was the Renaissance walls built? Where did you build them? In this city? Oh, over on the eastern side. Oh, the capital's already got them. Chinguetti. Oh, Chinguetti would be really good for me to unlock, actually. That would help me my faith income. Okay, so this is a bit of a problem. The problem I've got is that Renaissance walls are immune to battering rams and siege equipment, and I can't build any unit with military strength, so no siege for me, unless the city-state that I'm friends with has something like that. Laventa, has lost about 400 strength of its army. Still can't afford it. That could be an option there. The more Renaissance walls we have to deal with, the worse this is going to be, because this is just going to get an absolute... It's going to have to start hitting things pointlessly. Kabul is double experience. That might help a little bit. But we're just going to have to... I'm just going to have to slam units against the walls over and over and over. It's going to be one very painful experience for everyone involved. Yeah, I'm going to have to stop Byzantium now because they are right into my land and it is proving frustrating. I might be able to get a joint war going. Yep, with the Zulu. That's better. This distracts the Zulu. Sends them in a totally different direction. Their armies are probably going to go ahead to the east, which is good. But look, it's stuff like this missionary just lurking around. Like, I don't need you in my lands, thank you. I need you to get lost. Stop spreading me your religion. Like, if I fall... If I join this religion, France is really not going to stop them for long. I can't allow that. Wonder construction. There we go. Perfect. I just wish there was something decent I could build that would really help me here, but I'm not entirely sure there is. Have I got anywhere with a harbour? Have I got any... No admiral points. So Mausoleum is probably not something that I can pick up easily. Do you have a couple of encampments? I could get Alhambra. That's a military policy slot. That's not too bad. Statue of Zeus. If I was producing units, that would be good. But it gives me a bunch of 3 units that I could then use. Don't forget, I can't produce them, but if they're 3, it's okay. Terracotta Army gives me a promotion level on all my units. That would be handy. That would give me a lot more level 3 muskets. I've got a couple. There's a lot on level 1 at the moment, but I do have quite a few on level 2 as well. But Alhambra does sound relatively tempting. As with Forbidden City, anything that gives me another policy slot. Yeah, I might have to go Forbidden City, and I've got to pick a city that has a bunch of production in it. Berlin is probably my best pick, but yeah, not a lot to do. Oh, maybe Kilwa? Kilwa is, yeah, help me to build things. It would help me to take over Kabul as well. Should we do that? I think that's probably for the best. Let's actually go Washington. Let's get Oh, I need to buy a tile to do that. That's really painful. Don't have that much spare gold. really don't. Fine, I'm going to do it in Berlin. Not ideal, but it means I haven't got to buy the tile, which is for the best. I need to save all of my gold because I'm only a couple of turns now. In fact, I'm 1 turn away from military science. As soon as I've got that, I want to get professional army working overtime, and I want as many line infantry as I can muster. So the alliance is over, but I just lost a city-state. Who did I just lose? Laventa. I'm going to have to take that one back. Come on, come back to me. Still not showing me anything. That's really annoying. Fine. But the line inventory upgrade is only 125 gold. It's not bad. Unfortunately, there's just... I don't have a huge amount of stuff at the moment. No gold. I could sell 1 book, though, for 125. That is for an upgrade. I'm going to go get that book back in a second. Now, muskets. As long as the musket has my +5 from having the Lincoln bonus, and it's leveled up nicely, like this level 4, I feel like a line inventory is a good investment for me. Like, this one's level 3, but it doesn't have the bonus, which is a bit weird. So I'll get it on those 2, and I'll get a couple of units down on this front line as well. 1 and then 2. I think I can afford 1 extra if I have enough gold. If I got all of the additional gold from both of them, so there's the 6 gold. This seems ridiculous trading, but I want your gold. Thank you. Yep, now I've got enough, and I can do that upgrade as well. Okay, cool. Awesome. Next turn, we'll go to war. And as I mentioned before, we're going to go for industrialization now. I want to get myself factories and more 3 units. Oh, line infantry. Good timing. And there's Kilwa. It's been rushed. It is done. 3 envoys when built. That's the main reason I'm doing this. I want to steal Kabul. If I can get Kabul, that's one other city-state that I could just not have to worry about. And it would actually give me... no, I killed Ngazakame. I was just thinking actually I'd have 2 city-states. But no, I killed it. I didn't take it as my friend. I get confused. Are they my friends or am I just killing them? Who knows? Anyway, Kabul, that gives me some era score, knocking them out of the war. And yeah, soz. Wartime with the Zulu. I know. You actually do. They do have 460 military, and most of it is in the form of knights. Knights are really scary powerful. I don't like them at all. But luckily, I have hordes of muskets and line infantry, and hopefully it's going to be enough. We'll see. We'll find out soon enough. Oh, awesome. I have a shiny new religion as well. Theocracy. Woohoo! Okay, so my diplomacy slots have gone to wildcard because I'm America. Yeah, chest beating. You know it. Professional army. I don't need retinues because I don't need the Nitre anymore, but I will go for conscription. That'll be tasty. Wars of religion will help once I've converted my own cities to a religion, but right now I have no idea what's going on. I don't need religious orders because I'm just killing the apostles rather than taking them on manually. That's fine. Don't need invention anymore. I'm going to put conscription down there, but I can put craftsman up for a bit more production. And I think I need 1 more economic policy slot. Let's go for something fun like urban planning for just a touch more production across the nation. Lovely stuff. This will help me just to... I've almost got, like, I've got a theatre, sorry, a holy site finished almost in these 2 cities. That'll be lovely. But look how much stronger my musketmen are. +5 from Lincoln, 4 from oligarchic legacy, 2 from flanking. We can get that higher. We can get that higher. Don't you worry about that. Oh, I think I must have taken Machu Picchu. Oh yeah, it's in La Rochelle. I was like, why is the industrial zone I'm just building in Vilnius giving me +4, but it's all the mountains. Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu is never a wonder I ever think to build myself, but it always is good fun when you do have it. This 5 population city is a little bit annoying, and oh yep, look, it's got Renaissance walls. We're going to have a lot of cities here that will have Renaissance walls. It's going to be a familiar and repetitive theme for us, but that's okay. We'll make it through. Goodness me, Sulu picked up so many great generals. It was ridiculous. Oh dear. But yeah, these Renaissance walls are going to be problematic. Luckily, I have battering ram, strength, line infantry. That's attacking with 86 strength when I hit those couple of times. Oh, I can manually drive my way through these Renaissance walls. It's just going to be really tough. Very painful. I can't even get... Thing is, there's no way of magicking in an air force, you know? So I'm not even going to be able to go, oh, okay, let's just get some bombers in. Strike these walls down. No, I'd have to build them. So what are you going to do? Also, pillaging is going to be big business for me. Big business, because I have no gold income and I'm at war with the world. So yeah, in these sort of games, you have to pillage everything you can as much as you can. Especially tile improvements. I'm going to move builders with the army so I can repair all of the damage that I do in other places. But yeah, the pillaging is really important today. Diplomatic service. Professional army is good, but I don't need it right now. Right now, I just need to get some money together. So I'm going to put raid in. Perfect. And now I can go 320 gold on a pillage. That's a lot better. Nice. Okay, cool. My units are now engaging in skirmishes with these knights. You can see this city's now trying to build walls up. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. We shall fight against that one. In fact, actually, do I want faith? How much do I want faith? Byzantium have kind of stopped sending religious units to me right now because they know they can't get past my army. So I'm kind of holding off on that one. I will attack with that unit instead. I will pillage this one. So now I can go 1, and then I can go 2, and then 3. There we go. That city is taken. I think I'm pretty sure I should be able to keep the loyalty. Yeah, I was going to say, like, I've got all these cities to the left, so that should be pretty easy. But that's the first city. This is going to become an incredibly bloody war with the Zulu. I am not expecting to walk over here. This is going to be really, really tough. I'm going to need a religion, and luckily, a religion is what we're going to have. Doesn't really matter what I pick. Maybe I should go warrior monks. I never said anything about buying things with faith. Actually, no, of course it doesn't. I mean, I said the challenge that I wasn't going to buy units with gold or production. It kind of extends to faith. I mean, now here's the thing. Answer me in the comments, right? If someone genuinely has a challenge where they're basically just using troops that gifted to them through the abilities of the, you know, whoever leader you're playing, so either Byzantium or Lincoln being good examples, can you use warrior monks because warrior monks are so terrible? If anything, you're being detrimental to your own strategy by trying to use them. Does that count? I feel like it's probably not far off. Oh dear, it's terrible, aren't they? Absolutely terrible. Oh dear, I don't know. And work ethic's not really going to give me much because I'm not really planning it out. I'm just going to go Zen meditation. It's just a couple of extra immunities. It's all I need. And Crusade. The chance of me actually using Crusade is slim to none, but I'm gonna give it a good go. Anyway, I have approximately 2 cities that follow my religion. Yeah, 2 cities, you know it, fool. Whereabouts is nationalism? There. I feel like the Zulu are going to throw cores at me very soon, and knighted cores from the Zulu, they're really scary, so I want cores of my own, and I want them fast. I want them all, and I want them now. That's what you could say. Goodness me, I'm going to have so little loyalty in some of these cities. I have plantations everywhere, like everywhere. Oh, the men-at-arms I've got are so much weaker than all of my other units. It's ridiculous. Okay, right. We're doing okay. We've got 1,000 gold all of a sudden. I'm just going to wait for a second and then send a new upgrading round through. A knight has decided to just try and, well, just move around my army. So to that I'll say sure, because I can now just kill it because I can surround it. That felt like a silly move, but okay. City loyalty is proving an issue, so I'm just going to move Victor across, and as you can see, this line infantry now can just kill. Oh, for goodness sake, that's a couple of times that's happened today. Well, like, it tells you, oh yeah, absolutely, you're gonna have perfect success on this attack. Don't worry about it. Like, the unit will die, and then you attack, and it's like, yeah, jokes. Sorry about that. Now you're dead, and you're like, oh, okay, great, thanks, thank you for that. But this city, oh yeah, there we go. Look, we've actually hit through. I should be able to take that next turn. These level 4 troops are very important. I'm going to need as many of those as I can get. I think maybe Terracotta Army. I can build that somewhere. That would be quite handy. And see if my promised success will actually transpire. 1 attack, 2 attacks, 3 attacks, 4 attacks. Done. Perfect. Keep it, please. Rebellion in 8 turns. That's not the real successful result I was hoping for there, but okay, never mind. Right, I think everybody else gets. Now, Alundi is Renaissance Wars. Could be tough, but it's okay. I have the units. We've got a lot of units, and we can attack on a lot of different directions here, so we have options. Oh, the religious emergency failed. We like to see that. That's good. What policy did I just lose? No idea what policy I had. What did I have in there? Oh, yes, the +1 production. Oh, that's fine. I'll put liberalism in. That gives me something like 14, 15 amenities. That makes my cities much happier. Good. Da Vinci. Workshops provide culture. Awesome. Is the mausoleum still a thing? Before I start deploying too many of these, the mausoleum can be built, but I don't have any harbours. I'm unlikely to build any for a little while. Yeah, sod it. I'm going to regret doing that, but never mind. I'll only regret it in my dreams, so that's fine. It's totally chill. Oh yes, I was going to change the cards around a little bit. Oh, to get the double promote. Oh, the half-price promotion card. I'm an idiot. Have I got anything cheap I can do that I've missed? 1 turn naval tradition. There we go. That'll get me out of that. Also, I've built a couple of missionaries because don't forget, they have extra charges because of my golden age. So they're just going to spread a couple of bits of religion just to some easier to convert cities. And then I'm just saving for an apostle to get some inquisitors. Intelligence agency gives me a spy, but I can get a spy myself, so I'm tempted to go foreign ministry to make Singapore's units a little bit tougher. That's half price as well. It's one of the few ways I can actually get units in, so I will do that. That's a 1 population city I've just taken. Yeah, I know, right? Crazy numbers. My units aren't taking much damage, being absolutely honest, right now from city attacks and stuff like that. Singapore's only, I would only say 350 gold waiting for these units. I'm actually just going to pick it up quickly. That's fine. Raid, crafts, I don't need craftsmen really. It's good to have, but it's not essential. So we'll go professional army. And now I can convert a lot of my muskets. I do still have a few of them, so bringing my units in, that's lovely. As many field line infantry, as I can get. That's really useful. Oh, Australia wants peace. I will give them peace. Now, the problem with declaring war on them again is that I'll give them double production for 10 turns when I do it. But the good thing about doing this is, look at this, they can bankroll me for a little while. So the Hawks of War themselves are going to basically give me all the gold they've got. Still have 106 coming in per turn, which I find too much. Will you buy from me my diplomatic favour, which I'm losing ridiculously quickly? They will. So, okay, basically they're providing me their entire economy right now in order to go and kill the Zulu. So I'll take it. That's great. And is going to be so difficult to take. How much does this attack do? How much strength? 5. Okay, so we brought it down from 300 to 295. Oh, yes. This is going to be so much fun. Why did I pick this challenge? I don't know. Honestly, of all the games I wanted to have a CAD in, this was one of them. And, alas, no ACAD. Now, luckily for me, Zulu's defenses, namely these knight units, they keep just attacking me blindly, and it's actually fine. I don't mind that at all. That's okay. They can't really dent my units too much, so we'll accept that for now. Still basically pillaging everything we've got, like everything I can get my little mitts on. I'm pillaging. It's good fun. It's provided me about 2,000 gold. It's a good bankrolled amount of gold. Once I go to the factories, I'll be able to just buy a couple in, which would be lovely. As you can see, I've got siege equipment into this city, and look, I can actually attack this one because this one has medieval walls. Oh, you fool. It's what you love to see. Actually, that's a Curacao. I don't like that. That's far too powerful. Put that away now. And Apostle. Okay, we're going to just start an Inquisition with this one, although it'll have 2 charges, so I might be able to spread it briefly. But and then I'm going to start an Inquisition, and yeah, some Inquisitors to just spread my religion around a little bit better than these missionaries can. They are terrible. I always forget why I don't use missionaries, and this is a good example of why I don't. I have 3 envoys. I don't know where they've come from, but I can get Kabul and I can get Levanta, so I shall. New friends, new special friends, almost to industrialization by the way as well. I cannot tell you how excited I am for that. Blimey though, blimey, I've had Bengala neutralized and I lost a line infantry in that last round. I'm not used to that. Not used to actually the AI fighting back. I don't like it. I disapprove. Please stop doing that. Okay, we've now got fortification down by almost 50 points. That is looking good. Pretty soon we'll be able to start just pressing in. This city is unable to build Renaissance walls because its walls are not at full health, which is great, and I can take this 8 population city fairly easily, so that's good as well. Oh, that's a bad time to move a Curacao there. I'm just about to build an ancient wall in that city, which I've now just done, so I've now got 2 encampments and a crossbow that can all fire at the same time towards that unit. Oh yeah, and also victors in this city as well, so I get double shots. Yeah, a bad place to move your unit. Of all the places you could have gone, that was not a good one. And the city is now beautifully surrounded like so. Oh, yeah, that did a lot of damage. If there aren't Renaissance walls up, we go really, really quickly. There's unfortunately are a couple of cities, 3 cities with Renaissance walls, but this northern city doesn't have them. This city doesn't have them. Yeah, Renaissance cities are just a pain. If I could get a medic apostle, that would be quite handy though. So we'll just keep an eye out for one of those. I could really do with something that just gives me just a touch more healing potential. The next vote is in progress, and I have the option to pick melee on military advisory. If I can give my melee troops another +5 combat strength, oh boy, you know I'll be happy. I only have 1 vote though, and -13 power per turn. It did go through. Oh, the AI was like, Ursa needs a little bit of a hand here. So yeah, thank you AI. I really appreciate that. I'm gonna just quickly treat myself to a little more pillaging in all of those places. There's industrialization. We'll just go back to that in a second. But that is Undini. Perfect. How's the loyalty? Loyalty's looking pretty good, to be fair. That's awesome. Well, we better go and take that city as well. So what we're going to do is look for some completed industrial zones relatively near the front line. Does Aachen not have an industrial zone? That is amazing. No, it doesn't. Wow. Mainz does though. So I'm going to build the factory in this city because it's kind of close to the front line. It's like that. Look at that. Oh, 3-line inventory. It's wonderful. But all of my cities are now going to start putting factories down where they can, and we're going to get another bunch of great people. Not great people. 3 units. And I am going to race replaceable parts. Normally I wouldn't do this, but I like the idea of getting 3 inventory units that don't take up oil. I mean, it's pretty cool. Is it as cool as having 3 tanks with Byzantium? Debatable, but it's still pretty fun. Oh yeah, these line infantry are now attacking with 81 strength. That's a little bit better. Nice. It just helps me to defeat this Renaissance wall a little bit more. Oh, I need to check where the coal is as well. Under a campus, that's good to see. Under an aqueduct, good to see. That's under a farm. That's just in the middle of the open. Okay, we've got plenty of things that we can be improving. Excellent stuff. Lots of coal for Ursa. Wouldn't it be great if there was a city-state around here that I could actually levy troops with that were siege equipment? Oh, the world that would be amazing. I'm just going to give 1 more point to Leventa briefly, because I'm just going to levy them now for 540. This will give me a bunch more visibility. And look, it's all muskets. Nice. Okay, they're kind of in the middle of nowhere, but I can use them just to do some exploring around here. Oh, we're doing so much damage now. I mean, I really dislike Renaissance Wars. I would like to point this out. It is possibly the most infuriating thing you can find on a game like this, but as you can see, we're down to half health for the city now. That's good. And I can also start removing the walls on this northern city pretty quick as well. Perfect. Special session of the World Congress. Military emergency. Nah. And hopefully Australia doesn't join in with this. They did. Okay, that's a little frustrating because that was basically all of my gold per turn. Yep, I'm now losing 57 gold per turn. Oh no, that's really bad. Okay, we'll have to keep an eye on that. Make sure we can get all of our little gold routes that we can. Make sure we can get all of the gold coming into the Empire. Full stop. Raid is good. Conscription is good. Professional army, liberalism. I think all of these things are pretty good for me right now. Probably don't need professional army at the moment. Let's put instead my favorite card. Where's it gone? Invention. Look at that. Lovely. But we can now do the amazing thing of making cores. Cores. They're so useful. So useful. Oh, these cuirassiers are annoying. But I think we can make it work. If I move this line inventory in, this is my promotion level 4 unit. Oh, not quite elite guard, but what I was looking to do was form a corps. And actually I think I can almost do that next turn. Yeah, if I find a new line inventory that's mine and a heavily promoted one, I will start to combine them very soon. Like so. Yes, perfect. Continue attacking. Oh, it's so close, but I will just core up with, hang on, which one have I got? Battle Cry. I got a line inventory next to it with the other promotion, maybe? No, both of these are Battle Cry. Might have something else. Oh no, that's an amphibious one. This is the one that I want to combine. Okay, try and do that. There's a capital taken, mate. I did it. It was possible. Oh, that was a bit of a trial though. I think we're going to be in pretty heavy negative gold income for the rest of the game. So what we need to do is make sure that we pillage everything we can. If it's got gold and I can pillage it, I want it. That is the general rule, and that's what we're going to try and stick to here. Actually, one random thing that I am enjoying is because my cities can't build units at all, they're all building infrastructure. I've never had a war game where my cities have been so brilliantly complete. It's really odd. Really strange. Like, my cities are actually genuinely really good. I should do this more often. I love it. Actually, one semi-exciting thing is that Byzantium haven't actually put walls up really around their units. So all of the troops I've just taken from Leventa, I mean, I can just actually use them to kill Byzantium. The chances are, like, those 3 muskets are not going to be enough to take on Byzantium. But if I can at least hold them up for like a turn or 2, that will be worth it. Oh, 89 strength core attack. Oh, yes, 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 yes. That's what I want to see. Another city falls. More healing to be done. Don't forget all of my units heal +5 because of the scientist I got earlier in the game. Napoleon Bonaparte. Oh, thank goodness we actually have a general that I can use. I cannot tell you how excited I am. Oh, that's so good. I've had no great general for like a long time in this game. An absolute age because I just didn't have one. Oh, thank goodness. And his population 5 cities gone as well. Brilliant. Revere's oil. Ooh, an oily boy. I like it. Where is the oil going to be? Will we get much of it? Sanitation, economics, lovely. And 1 oil under an industrial zone, 1 in the desert, and 1 in a lake. Oh, that's 1 oily boy. I think now we've got nationalism and mercantilism, I want to go to mobilization. So civil engineering it is. We want armies. Armies are even better. I'm getting actual great artists again because I took over some theatre squares and then I actually built infrastructure. I can actually get these things. It's really weird. Yeah, unbelievably, I'm actually going to be able to take a city from Byzantium. The chances of me holding it are pretty much 0, so I think I'm going to just do the next best thing. And do I just raise it or do I just leave chaos in my wake? Oh, questions. I'm going to put professional army on quickly to upgrade my units. I'll upgrade these to fields. So yeah, I will keep it. I'll let it flip. I don't really care about keeping it particularly. I'm just going to take the opportunity to upgrade my troops and then just charge towards Constantinople. In fact, can I actually treat myself to siege equipment, siege tower? I could. Doesn't have a melee strength, so I think it's allowed. So let's do that. We're just going to go and run Constantinople. What could go wrong? Oh yeah, that's what could go wrong. I've just been attacked by a bunch of coursers. They're so powerful. No, my crossbows. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, I Am, Salty Tech, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Doughboy91, Sean Gratis, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalex, Skeptical Bear, Kroger Brand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Portland, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, Amir EC, Henry, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boy Zorro, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan. Thanks everyone!